Hello everyone and welcome to another video in the tips and tricks segment of your favorite YouTube channel, The Power of Excel. So in this particular video, we're going to demonstrate how to arrange data in a given column in a random sequence or making use of a set of Excel functions. This is also going to answer the question of the week contest, which I had put on the channel last week. That actually talked about arranging a list of 100 roll numbers in a random sequence by making use of two functions, one after the other. So there are a couple of methods by which we can arrange the data in a random sequence. One method number one, as you can see on the Excel sheet in front of you, is going to use two different functions, that is the rand function and the rank function, and then we'll sort the data by the rank function. That is one of the methods. And usually people who are new to Microsoft Excel and are not aware of many of the Excel functions and tools, and they find it difficult to make use of one single function to do such tasks, and need to know a bit more about functions to actually do such kind of an exercise. For them, it is much easier to make use of these two functions and then sort the data. On the other hand, there's another method by which we can do the same task, that is by making use of the rand function, and then we'll sort the data by the random values which we are able to generate. So let's start with method number one. As you can see on the left-hand side, we have a list of 100 roll numbers, and I want to put them in a random sequence by making use of some set of functions. And we'll use a rand function to start with. And this rand function, as you can see, is a parameterless function. And I'll be able to give you a value between 0 and 1 in a random manner. So, and if you just drag this down, you will get a series of random values between 0 and 1. And now, in case I want to arrange these roll numbers in a random sequence, I can generate the rank for these random numbers. But before I do that, since this rand function auto generates random values between 0 and 1, as and when I make any change to an Excel sheet, it is generally preferred to put them as values instead of using the function directly. So we'll select this data of random values and do a copy and then paste special. So I'll go to paste special and select values here and click OK. So this way I'll be able to get random values between 0 and 1. And I've basically replaced the rand function with random values between 0 and 1. So this is the first step. The next step talks about making use of the rank function. So I can use the rank function here, which consists of three parameters. Parameter number one talks about the value itself. I'll select the first value here. The reference is going to be this complete list. And since this complete list is going to remain static throughout, I'm going to make it absolute. And the order I want is the ascending order. That is an increasing order of random values. So I'll put the value over here as 1. And once I do that, I get this value as 25. And if I drag this down, I get the values for the remaining rows as well. And now the task is very simple. I'll select this entire data and I'll go to the sort option, custom sort, and I'll arrange this data in terms of rank from smallest to largest. So as you can see, I've got this data arranged in increasing order of rank, and my roll numbers have been arranged randomly automatically based on the use of combination of rand function and the rank function. So this is one of the methods. And in case you're a newbie and you are not aware of other functions and you find understanding Microsoft different functions and a bit tough, then in that particular case, it is much better to make use of a combination of two functions and then do it. There's another method by which we can do it, that is by making use of the rand function only. And for that particular purpose, what I'll do is for the time being, I'll remove these values, and also I'll sort my data as it was there earlier. I'll do a custom sort and I'll arrange the data by the roll numbers, smallest to largest. And now what I'll do is, since I don't need the rank function, I'll remove this column for the time being, and I'll simply use the rand function. So let me use the rand function again. And since it is a parameterless function, I'll get the value directly. And if I drag this down, I get set of random values between 0 and 1 for all the 100 roll numbers. Now, again, as I've done in the previous exercise just a few minutes back, I'll do a copy and do a paste special so that my function gets replaced with random values. So that's it. And now I can simply select this data, go to sort, and under custom sort, I can arrange this data by the rand function smallest to largest. So as you can see, again the list of roll numbers has got arranged in a random sequence with roll number 70 coming at the top and roll number 98 coming at the bottom and other roll numbers in between. This is another method by which we can arrange this data in a random sequence. That is by only making use of the rand function. Now, coming to the question of the week contest, which was up on the channel last week, and I asked the same question, that is, how we can arrange a list of 100 roll numbers in a given column, making use of two functions, one after the other. So since I talked about the two functions, the obvious answer in this case would be the method number one, that is use of the rand function and the rank function. So although nobody was able to actually give the exact correct answer, but they were very close answers, and I'll give the award to the one who was the closest. So the winner of this particular contest is Miss Shubhra. Congratulations, Shubhra. Well done. And a gift voucher from Amazon is coming your way really soon. So she answered the question as a rand between followed by the rank function. So I'll give it to her. Otherwise, the rand between, there's a bit of a disadvantage with regards to the rand between function, because let's say if I want to generate random values between 1 and 100, that is what random between does. Gives you a random value between two specific values. So if I generate random values between between 1 and 100, it might give me the same value multiple times. That is, it might give me the value 50 multiple times, which might get a bit tricky, but otherwise it is completely fine. So congratulations, Shubhra. Well done. And a gift voucher from Amazon is coming your way really soon. So thank you so much for watching this particular video. This is Dr. Ankit Mahindru signing off. Till we meet next, take care and have a great time.